Hey, good evening, everyone. This is Infamous underscore 6. And I just wanted to drop a quick video about what's going on and my thoughts on the video game world. But before we get into it, let me 1 second. All right. Just to let you guys know, this is what team I'm on. Okay. All right. So before we go on there. So as you can tell, this video will be about digital versus physical copy. And I'm just going to say it right now, physical. I like my physical copies. I like to own what I buy. I don't understand. Well, I do understand what prompted Sony to do something like this, right? Money, okay? Totally get it. They're a corporation. The bottom dollar is the bottom dollar. I get that. However, the problem comes when I don't even own what I purchase. If we go fully digital, okay, like for example, all right, recently, like I say, February, March time, I bought a digital copy of Resident Evil 9, okay? And with my line of work and me traveling a lot, I don't really have internet, okay? So I'm sitting there thinking, oh, it'll be fine. I could just bring the PlayStation with me. They got a TV. I can just hook it up. I don't need internet. That's fine. I was wrong. I need to be in an internet connection at all times in order to play my digital copy of my game. And I didn't like that. It's like, well, the way that I work, I don't have internet all the time. So you're telling me that if I buy digital, I have to have internet all the time and I won't be able to play my games. So if I had the physical copy, I can go and do my job, and when it's time to relax, I can play some video games and I'll have the game. So yes, I am team physical. So another thing I want to talk about is, okay, so let's decide that, well, you've already decided, but let's say that, okay, we're going to go all digital. Everything is going to be digital, right? So everything's digital. And then you said that, oh, it's going to save us so much money. Okay, well, that's cool and all, but does the games have to be $80? Can you bring it down just a little bit, 75, 70 bucks? They're not budging. They are not budging. They said, no, we're gonna keep the price as high as possible. And now it's just like, okay, you can't even give us something. You can't give us just a little bit. You have to squeeze every dollar. Squeeze every dollar. And this is where we're at with gaming. We knew this was coming. We knew this was inevitable. I'm just gonna miss it. I think after the PS5, I think I'm done gaming. And plus, I got a heck of a backlog, okay? I got years and years of backlog. Those games I haven't even played yet because everybody keeps coming up with all these good games. I'm like, oh, I got to play the next one. Oh, I got to play the next one, But my backlog is set. If things don't change, and it's not me sending a threat. I'm just saying if it's getting to a point where I can't afford it. Or I can afford it, I just don't want to spend that much money on that, And I don't know. I just think it's time. Okay, so then like with Nintendo Switch 2, they tried to pull the same things, man. It was like, oh, they essentially wanted to go digital. And everybody and I noticed that, Sony got quiet, Xbox got quiet, and they're like, let's see how this goes. I'm sure that's how they laugh. I'm sure how all the executives laugh. Like, But anyway, they're sitting back and they're watching. They're not giving any pushback. They're not saying, hey, this is wrong. They're just like, oh, let's see how this goes. And then they saw how it goes. It's like, oh, maybe we can get away with that. And no, I'm good. I've had a good run. And let me show you guys something else real quick. This right here is years, man. Look at that. Years. Look at my backlog, bro. Look at all that. Xbox 360, Xbox 360 still. PlayStation 4. I got years of backlog, man. Look at that. PlayStation 3. All my games, man. All my games. And I own these. I own these. All backlog. PlayStation 3 still. Still PlayStation 3. Look at this. PlayStation 2. That's all my PlayStation 2 games, man. Look. PlayStation 1. Look at that. With the Final Fantasy. You know? And then it's all my PS5 games. So I'm going to be busy. I'm going to be real busy, man. Oh, that's my favorite, one of my favorite PlayStation games. Woo, dang, woo, dang. Anyway. Yeah. So, it just sucks that it has to come to this. Because I thoroughly enjoy video games. Because I'm now at the point in my life where I have a great job and I can make the money that I make and work way less. So with me working way less, I can make videos for you guys. And also I can play my video games, but it's coming to an end. Hopefully Xbox, I know Xbox said they have a new thing going on. I forgot what it's called. I have to look it up later. But we'll see how that goes. And see if they give us a break, man. Because, man, everything's expensive. Everything's expensive, man. I remember there was a time where you get the complete game. The complete game. And then I didn't even mind DLCs, but, like, it was a complete game. You paid a fair price for it, and it was yours forever. Now you're telling me I have to get the digital download, and then you can say, well, I don't want this game, or Sony can lose their license. They're like, well, I don't want this game on my platform. Yank. And then it's like, well, I spent $80 on this game. And you just take it like that? Jeez, and then, okay. And then there was a couple of movies that I bought, because if you guys don't know, I'm a massive Resident Evil fan. I watched all the movies. Yeah, I'm that guy. I watched all the movies, as sad as they are. Still, the animated series was actually not bad. And I remember I had the Resident Evil Vendetta on my PS4, and I was like, when I saw that they got rid of the library, I was like, okay, let me check real quick. Gone. I spent money on that, and you just yank it away. No refunds, might I add. They just took the money, took the licenses, took the movie, and just ran with it. I don't want to live in a world where people and corporations can get away with stuff like that. You can't just take my money and take the thing that I paid for and then just run off in the sunset. Not only is that fair, that's shady business practices, man. Unless there's like a ironclad deal where, hey, we're going to go digital, and if you pay your money to buy digital, you keep the game forever, then, all right. I'm still a physical guy myself, as y'all see my collection. But they don't even do that, right? So now we're just in this world where it's greed. That's all it is, man. It's just greed. Nobody cares. Nobody's going to stop them because they're too big. And that's one of the main reasons why I didn't pre-order Grand Theft Auto 6. First of all, I'm not a big Grand Theft Auto fan anyway, but I did want to check out Grand Theft Auto 6, mainly because of all the memes I've seen online. You guys are hilarious, man. Keep those up. I love it. Like something happens, like, oh man, this happened before GTA. I love those. Anyway, so I wasn't really a massive fan of the Grand Theft Auto series. I haven't played Grand Theft Auto since San Andreas. So, I'm still stuck on San Andreas, which I need to try to pick that up somewhere. But I still wanted to try GTA 6. So I go to the store and I was like, hey, I like a physical copy of GTA 6. It was like, oh, it's not going to be physical copy. It's going to be digital only. And then I was like, oh, well, I guess I'll. So I ended up getting Halo because, oh, big fan of Halo, by the way. That's coming out and it's physical. So, okay, let me just put my money towards Halo. And to end this video, I just want to say this to Sony, which I know you'll probably never watch or care about. Your bottom dollar is the most important thing. I get it. It's a business. The gaming world wouldn't mind so much to go digital only if the price came down, sir. If the price came down just a little bit, you'll lose just a little bit of money if the price just came down a little bit. There wouldn't be so much backlash. Okay? You would probably never see this, but somebody tell them. If the price came down on the gamings just a little bit, we wouldn't mind so much. And I'll end there. Thank you guys so much. This is Infamous_6. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys on the next video. Let's go!